This video includes footage of my 2-year lock-anniversary retie. I'll show you footage pre and post retie, as well as the inside of my consultant's salon. We'll end the video with my most recent post-wash day braid out. Hi and welcome back to Chris the Stylista, where we talk about style, hair, and more as we continue to build community and talk about the lifestyle topics that interest you the most. So let me know and we'll grow together. Every now and again, I would have this intrusive thought where I would kick myself mentally for not recording my 2-year Sisterlock anniversary. But then one day, when I was reviewing my old archival footage, I found this video of my 2-year lock anniversary. So I'll share it with you now. Here we go.
Hello. So today I am about to go get a retie. I'm right at 2 years today. And so I thought today I'd shoot some content specifically about my Sisterlock journey. So something different today.
Now let's step into the salon. It's beautifully designed by my Sisterlock consultant, Chastity Vaughn. I actually like the pre-retie look when there's a bit more new growth and the grid is not as distinct. But on the flip side, I do like the look of a fresh retie when the edge locks look so crisp. I also like the fullness I had at this length pre-retie. At this point, the braid pattern is barely noticeable. The ends are not sealed and they're still a tad bit curly, but they're not as distinctly curly as they were at the 6 month to a year mark.
So we're back with the fresh retie. And now I'm off to find some lunch. But first, I wanted to show you some of the grid work. You can see it's hard to show you with my camera one-handed. So yeah, I like a side part. Sometimes when I wash it at home, it kind of falls into the middle part, which is fine now. I didn't like a middle part when my hair is shorter, but now that's a little bit longer. You know, I can dig it. So there we are. Fresh retie.
And we're back to current day, 2 years and 8 months from my first install day. I did have a 2-day install. Yesterday was wash day, and although I don't have to braid and band, here I am again, braiding and banding. I don't think my next wash day will include banding, although I may include braiding. I need to find a good lazy braid out method for weeks when I don't have any events planned and I'm just doing day-to-day life activities like going to work or grocery shopping. You will notice that I do my braid out in stages. First, I'll use this tool that I found on Amazon and break the rubber bands. Next, I'll go back through and I will unfurl the ends of each braid. I'll put my bonnet back on and I'll finish my morning routine. And then I'll come back to my hair and do my final braid out. And there we go. Does anybody get super tired of braiding and banding? I do. So hang in there if you're early in your journey, because if you choose the option, you can stop doing this eventually. But listen to your consultant. Let your consultant tell you when you can stop the braiding and the banding. Because if you stop too early, you will of course increase your risk of slippage, and it might impact the maturity of your locks as far as maybe them not being uniform from root to tip. Not that they're going to be perfect, but you know, do you? As I said in my last video about edge care, that I have done these, my edges are still here in 2-strand twists. And I'm gonna let not to take those down right now. They're just gonna have to roll with us for a while. Because today, for the most part, I might have an errand or two to run, but I'm staying home and nobody's gonna be all close up on my head to notice that I have 2-strand twists at the front. So I don't feel like taking them down right now. Maybe later in the day when I'm seated and maybe watching television or something. I might take them down, but I'm in no rush. So this is the look of the day. I share these outfits during my videos because it helps me to have this archive of outfits that I put together and styled for work or for travel or for events. And I am completely open to your constructive feedback because I have the emotional maturity to be able to accept constructive criticism. However, never abuse. There's a difference. We can agree or disagree with one another and still be friends. Okay. If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy more of my content. I do have a video on my most recent retie and a video on my wash day routine, which is ever evolving, and as it evolves, I'll be sure to share with you. Thanks for watching.